Unfortunately for him, 2 weight classes in the end tonight, but we'll see what Fulton has to offer here tonight at 135.
Foster wants to use his reach to own the distance, stiff jab, long straight shots, and those slick pivots into the switch stance counters that keep Fulton guessing. We're going to see him feint, draw reactions, and pick the cleaner shots from the outside. And you know what? With his cardio and accuracy, the plan is simple. Bank early rounds, stay disciplined, and outwork Fulton before the fight ever gets close.
And as you're saying that, Morrow, Foster is doing just that, the jab, keeping Fulton guessing, little feints here and there, fast jab, changing the timing of the jab as well is key for this fight for Foster.
Fulton says the Inoue loss changed him. He says he saw who turned their backs and it reshaped his mentality. It taught him patience in life and in the ring. He knows opinions are split on this fight, but he's clear. None of that matters once the bell rings. He says what matters is the patience, composure, and lessons he's bringing with him. And Philly is being represented in his corner by none other than Danny Garcia.
And Duran Boots Ennis as well.
Yes, and Bozy Ennis is his trainer. So Philadelphia is loud and proud here tonight, but O'Shaquie Foster, home is Orange, Texas.
Well, look, with Foster coming off a trio of split decisions, including that very controversial loss to Robson Conceição, it really is up to him to pick up the pace.
Good left hand by Fulton.
And really take command to leave no doubt in this fight.
Nothing rhymes with Orange, but Orange, Texas, population 19,000 on the Louisiana border, 113 miles east of Houston. It lies on the Gulf of Mexico.
That was a beautiful right hand from Foster, but before that, Fulton went in with the looping jab and overhand right.
Muted start to the fight. Single digit connects, but we thought we'd see this. I mean, 2 highly skilled technicians will take their time to collect data, see what the other gives them, and then things will warm up. And you don't want to fight with emotion. You don't want to fight with anger, despite how in attendance supporting cool boy Stephen Fulton, who was trained by Duran's father, Bozy Ennis. Round number 2. Overhand right just misses for Fulton. Fast hands, sharp jab by Fulton. But yet, it's Foster with a freakishly long 72-inch wingspan for what is normally his 130-pound weight class. He has to maximize that.
Yeah, there's a good right cross from distance from Foster. He's definitely coming out more aggressive this fight, looking to be more offensive and not waiting till the second half.
I like those feints right there from Foster. And the reason why the right hand hasn't landed from Fulton is obviously the reach, the height, the way that Foster's keeping that reach and that distance right now.
Crowd reacting to something that's happening in the crowd, but we'll focus our attention on this fight. I was hoping they'd be as excited for this fight, but
well, the action is picking up a bit here this round. Interesting that Fulton's...
Maybe Wemby's shown up. Maybe it's Victor Wembanyama making an appearance.
I think it may have been crowd fisticuffs, okay? You know the crowd can pop for that.
Oh, yeah.
Good action here. I was mentioning that Fulton's doing a lot of circling away this round, yet he told us him and Bozy have worked on being the dog, being first and last with the combinations and making Foster fight him.
Yeah, he can. I don't think he can in this fight. He's going to open up
jabs
Fulton
from Foster, doing a good job keeping Fulton at the end of his jab. You know, Foster says last year was rough and people started acting like he didn't deserve his spot, but he insists he's made the right changes. This version of him will be sharper than ever. He says he's disrespected, and he says he plans on making everyone pay for doubting him, especially Stephen Fulton.
Most importantly for Foster, he was upset his peers in the division looked at him as a weak champion who didn't step on the gas when the opportunities were there.
The other champions at 130, Eduardo Nunez. Emmanuel Navarrete, also a belt holder at 130, and now Foster, again, from distance, doing a good job Throwing the combinations, the jab lands, the right hand blocked by the high guard of Fulton. There's a nice jab from Fulton.
Foster's taking command of the center of the ring and really dictating the terms here.
Yeah, no clean punches yet from either side, but definitely Foster taking control of this round.
Foster outlanding Fulton 2-1 in this round. Throwing double the punches as well. Speed, but this guy has some of the fastest hands in boxing. Gary Russell Jr., longtime champion, who's taken over after the passing of his father, Gary Sr., and his brother, of course, doing his business at 140 pounds.
Not to correct you, Mo, but it's Mr. Gary Russell.
Oh, I apologize. Show some respect. Put some respect on that man's name. Round number 3 begins, and now the speed of Fulton on display. Comes up with a jab, pivoting. Sharp jabs. Oh, but see, the longer range of Foster.
Fulton's got to show us something this round, though. It's got to be where he makes the adjustments and starts to find his lane after a hot start for Foster.
He's got to take that jab away from Foster, and the way you do that is doing that. The jab fast, change it up, upstairs, downstairs. There you go. You got to keep
Fulton
pushing with
still got to find the range. See, Foster hits him right with the jab, keeping him at the end of the punches. It's in the good range for Foster. Now on the inside, this is where Fulton could do some work.
Yeah, you got to start disrupting that rhythm that Foster has. Jab, downstairs, upstairs, change it up,
There's
getting
the
close.
Jab again for Foster. Oh, nice right hand splits the guard of Fulton. You see Fulton's jabbing, but it's not at the distance. Can't close the gap. Man, Fulton was a unified belt holder, 122, current champion of 126, and you mentioned, Brian, now jumping up 2 weight classes. And
well, the crazy thing is, the narrative before he missed weight was going for the 3-division champion, and he told us, I'm moving up to 135 anyway.
He had the opportunity to become the first Philadelphia fighter to become a 3-division champion, which is saying something when you look back at the history of the city of brotherly love in the ring.
No doubt about it, and what Fulton told us was he thought he was going to stamp his Hall of Fame resume by doing that, and
you
then
don't
move
do
up
that by
to a
missing
4th
weight.
division.
If anything, that's a strike against you going to the Hall of Fame as far as I'm concerned. A minute left in the 3rd round.
Yeah, Foster making it really difficult. Foster making it really difficult for Fulton to get in.
Controlling the pace, the terms, and those punches are hitting the shoulder. There's this side stand, the shoulder roll here of Foster, so Fulton unable to land anything clean.
It's overreaching.
That jab all night. Good defense. Pull counter there was open for Foster.
Double, triple jab. That's what Fulton has to do.
Foster beginning to gain confidence, really in control of this fight thus far.
He looks absolutely fantastic to start. Like we mentioned, controlling that center of the ring, working behind the jab. It's really going to put the pressure on Fulton to land something big to change this momentum.
This is round number 4. Again, still scheduled for 12 rounds at 135.
Well, Foster opening up this round southpaw. We saw Fulton switch briefly last round, but an interesting strategic change here from the champion.
Mentioned it at the start of the fight, switching stances, switching tactics, looking to solve each other in real time.
Let's see if it works for him because he ate a right hand earlier.
Sharp jab from Foster. He's now southpaw. So both of them will switch stances. And Fulton unable to close the distance. Foster's timing is impeccable right now.
And you do have to wonder now, 2 divisions north of his last fight, does Fulton have the power to change the terms of this?
He's not known for his power, just 8 knockouts. Foster, 12 of his 23 wins have come, so neither are known for their one-shot power, but
they can't hurt you.
They can't hurt you, but maybe just too much for Fulton, and you have to, and again, he's a professional. I don't want to overly criticize him that much, but he needed to be on weight, wasn't, and now you wonder. And that's why I asked you, the mental aspect of this game.
That was a good setup last time out for Fulton when he had Foster against the ropes, feinted to open
Nice
up room
left
for that
hand
right
by
hand.
Foster.
Yeah, everything's working for Foster right now. The timing's there, the speed, the movement. I mean, he has Fulton where he wants him. He has him at bay.
Yeah, right at the end of his punches, right at the end of the jab. There's the right hand. He's right in range where he needs to be to land. And Fulton is unable to close the gap. Trying, but that stick is keeping him at bay. There was a check right hook by Foster in the pivot. Final minute of the 4th. My goodness, Fulton just 3 of 25 in this round. Foster 7 of 40, so neither high percentages in terms of connects. But the jab of Foster's been the predominant weapon.
And here from the southpaw stance, getting off with the left cross, just giving Fulton different looks. And this is not the Foster of recent fights who can circle away a lot, be more of a pot shotter. This is the fighter who's taking control of what he called the biggest name to step in the ring across from him in the form of Fulton.
Yeah, Foster knew exactly what he had in front of him. He studied Fulton really well. You could tell he did his homework, and he's fighting beautifully right now.
Left hand lands for Foster. Fulton on the back foot, high guard, unable to pull the trigger. It's all those Shockey Foster. The Russell family, ooh, I love that sweater. Whoop-dee indeed for Gary Antoine Russell. 140-pound belt holder. He'll be watching with vested interest the main event tonight between Cruz and Roach.
That performance last time out that Gary Antoine gave against El Rayo Valenzuela.
Beautiful.
That's a determined man right there.
And that's what you want to see right now.
The man who beat Cruz for the title.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Fulton. Determination. You got to go in there, let your hands go there. You got him against the ropes. Start working a little bit more.
He's not landing. Foster's landing off the ropes.
Yeah, but you got to keep trying.
Got to keep trying, but can't keep doing the same thing. Got to change. Make adjustments, especially in this fight.
Well, Foster's definitely not making it easy for him.
Yes, you've got to find your range, exactly. That's the Fulton corner saying what I've been saying all fight long.
Foster looks so comfortable here in the southpaw position.
Oh, and he tags him again. Yeah, this is a very comfortable, composed, and highly effective Shockey Foster.
And that's the best. Like, everything you worked on in the gym is working. It's coming to play, and you got to be satisfied if you're Foster.
And look, we talk about not fighting emotionally, and I'm not saying Foster is doing that, but you wonder if all of the beef between them, the missing weight, has at least fueled him, put some more push behind him, and he's showing that confidence tonight.
Great point. And man, that jab knocking Fulton off balance. Fulton's only loss against pound-for-pound staple Naoya the Monster Inoue. But again, struggled against Carlos Castro, but comes off a amazing performance in the rematch against Brandon Figueroa, where he completely outclassed him. with his sweet science, but this is a completely different fight.
And he made so many adjustments that fight, and
He needs to start making them here.
there it is.
Yeah. And this is a fight that if Fulton loses,
Jack
of
Hook.
course, you got to start thinking about moving back down.
He's still a champion at 126.
Yep,
Despite,
that's where he's
but can he make it? That's the question.
If he couldn't make 130, I wonder.
Yeah. The thing is that you're going to come across taller people, taller fighters, bigger guys.
We all love pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. Wonder if he didn't slip an extra slice or two to miss weight. Just over 30 seconds left in the fifth, and Oshaki Foster dictating the terms of this 135-pound encounter.
I hate to say it, but after the press conference this week, Fulton did tell media members he had 2 desserts after Thanksgiving and was able to have 2 Thanksgiving meals in all.
Shame on him.
Tough comment to hear when you see what happened on the scales on Friday.
Ice water, Oshaki Foster, as cool as a cucumber.